Beware, you're in for a scare. From the pages of R.L. Stine's best-selling books comes a brand new series of Goosebumps videos. Videos that will creep you out, freak you out, or simply make you laugh your head off.
Hello, welcome Goosebumps fans. Today we are going to talk about, well actually tonight, we're going to talk about something that PopArena did another one, so that's props for him. He's on, of course you can see from the thumbnail, piano lessons can be murdered. So here's just a little spinoff I want to talk about is freaking Toggle killing them kids. Toggle and Dr. Shriek. So basically what you could take out of this whole entire Goosebumps book, which of course if I could actually get my other one up and running, this will actually be rated sci-fi horror. So basically we got Dr. Shriek, and Dr. Shriek is actually an android. And it's a sentient android because he says, Dr. Shriek, yeah, it's a pretty stupid name, isn't it? It's like, I guess this is how, and it's kind of weird that he didn't want to change it himself. It's like, I want to name myself Master. Okay, what do you want to name yourself? I want to name myself Dr. Ichabod. No, Dr. Shriek is good. So anyways, Toggle. Toggle is an amazing person. The fact of he's not in touch with himself. He's not in touch with humanity. That's what really is going on here. Because, and this wasn't in the freaking episode either. This wasn't in the episode at all. They cut the fat. But they kind of needed to keep the fat. But I guess this is perfect okay anyways. That video is going to come hopefully tomorrow. But anyways, so he made new technologies. Like for instance, he did something with a piano. And then he actually made a saxophone that you can actually play without having to use your breath. One thing I do have to say about PopArena when he said that, oh, that's a nifty thing. The thing is that it's 50-50 because I sadly do have asthma. And what helped me control my asthma is actually playing an instrument. So if you actually make it breathless so you don't have to take a breath, then that means it defeats the purpose of it actually being helpful as well. For some who are pretty bad, I think technically, because I know there's someone who actually is a trumpet player and he has very bad asthma, and yet look at him. He's able to freaking play like a freaking genius. So technically when it comes to instruments you actually blow into, those are actually very helpful, and doctors actually prescribe that as a nice little helpful thing when it comes to it. I'm pretty sure doctors wouldn't actually say, oh yeah, the breathless technique is also a good idea. No, it's not. So anyways, that is a good idea for some other reasons, I guess. So anyways, yeah, Toggle is a freaking genius. And instead of using his freaking things that he's done that could actually help mankind, he decides to actually just take a special experiment, which is basically the freaking hands of children. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. The hands of children, not hands of adults, but hands of children. Of course, it's Goosebumps, so it has to feature kids, but I guess it would have been cooler if he could actually have targeted adults as well. I'm just saying it kind of makes sense that you would do that as well. So yeah, that's why Dr. Shriek is like, oh, your hands, your marvelous, beautiful hands. Oh, murder. Oh man, it could be kind of funny how Dr. Shriek could have actually in another life be a hands model scout. That would be pretty damn funny. It's like, oh, your hands are so beautiful. I work for this corporation. If you actually come with me, we'll actually give a sit down and you could actually maybe be able to become a hand model and get millions of dollars, or at least thousands of dollars. Are you in? Are you down with your beautiful hands? I know, I'm sorry, but that was just freaking damn funny. Yeah, but anyways, Toggle actually decides to just obsess on hands. Hands are apparently complicated to do. I guess if a little touch up, they could actually say instead of hands are hard to do, is more of the inner idea of when it comes to circuitry of making hands do very, very complicated things. He doesn't have the actual technology because, well, it's the 90s he did make a freaking android, but apparently the hardest part is actually getting hands to be able to articulate and do things that, like for instance, be able to kick a paper football. He might not be able to do that either. Or basically doing Catsy Cradle or many other things. It's like, yeah, the breathless, no, never mind, the breathless one doesn't work. So, yeah, it's kind of like with the whole, I know I'm jumping around, but when it comes to Cody Banks, the second movie, there was this one where he's actually able to play the flute and the flute does it automatically, which I bet chances are, yeah, Toggle here most likely made that because, well, he can't actually make hands to do that type of thing. So, yeah, he can't actually make the hands do what he wants. So, because of that, he chops off the hands of the children and he also kills them. That's an amazing thing that I'm like, what? I was always questioning where the frick did the kids go? Where did the owners of the hands go? Apparently, he straight up just killed them. So did he kill them by just straight up killing them and then cutting off their hands, or do the horrible thing of where he's like, all right, how about you give me a demonstration of your piano skills, and then whap with a freaking damn cleaver, shoop, and they just died by bleeding out of their, yeah, how you cut your wrists, you can actually die from that. Same idea, but even worse. That just makes sense. That's maybe how the kids die. But of course, the amazing part is he had this freaking killing kids racket for their hands, and nobody at all got suspicious except for the freaking ghosts. And that's amazing. It's like, huh. Another thing I'm going to have to talk about in the other video is the fact of there is not one ghost, but many ghosts. All the ghosts that actually own those hands. But I do have to admit, though, the episode, I know I should be talking about it in that video, but I'm just saying the episode's twist is pretty smart. It's pretty damn funny. It's as crazy as the whole Scary Mary in Haunted Hour. The second episode is kind of funny as freak. Yeah, the ending of that is pretty damn funny. Yeah, but it's amazing that Toggle is able to get away with cutting the kids' hands off and leaving them for dead, most likely. We have no idea where the hell he put the bodies. It's like, that's a good question. Where he put the bodies? But of course, if we look into the Supernatural Handbook, Supernatural TV show, chances are he did not burn the freaking bodies. He just buried them. Thus, they're able to possess whatever they want. Like, for instance, the lady is able to possess a piano. Chances are the other kids possessed other things too, like their other pianos. So all the pianos, they were possessed. So that means that the question that PopArena had, where did all those other ghosts come from? I'm pretty sure that they might have actually went into those freaking pianos that the hands were playing in. That makes perfect sense. Now, as for the woman, well, apparently, I guess you moved into her house, so that's how, is that sentimental value, even though the sentimental value doesn't really work with all the pianos. It's like, huh, so did they have memorable times and that's why they stuck in there, or was it just a fact of they needed a place to go and that's the only thing they figured out? It's like, oh yeah, we're going to go into those pianos. But it's amazing that he had a freaking damn killing kids ring and the police had no idea about it. The parents apparently didn't do anything about it. I mean, a nice little touch would be like, while his name is Jerry, right? So while Jerry is walking around, I guess maybe like at a school, he actually will see like a billboard full of missing kids. It's like, that would be a nice little thing to put into this book. So that would actually help a little bit, where it's like, yeah, so at least you have this missing kids bulletin board. So it's like, yeah, so at least the parents are actually there trying to look for their kid instead of the whole, our kid's dead. Let's go to Pound Town. I guess, yeah, let's make another baby. Frig it. Like, frig it, man. We're going to go get another baby. But it's amazing how he is able to freaking do this. Man, Toggle is really the monster here, but Dr. Shriek actually will be the monster, actually. But I'm pretty sure if we're going to make him into the Goosebumps movie, I'm just saying Toggle should be there, and Toggle has an army full of Dr. Shrieks. It's either that, or he has an army full of Dr. Shrieks and also hands that just straight up able to float and pimp slap people. That would be kind of funny. But on the other hand, it's like, yeah, but that means that they're looking at the cover. I don't know. I don't know in this case. It's like, huh? Yeah, because sadly, when it came to the first Goosebumps movie, they looked at the covers and made monsters out of them. And sometimes they were able to look into it. And some people told them, hey, I'm Clarissa, the Crystal Woman, or Madame Doom. Is like, yeah, so But when it comes to looking deep in there, it's like, yeah, the chances are they won't have Toggle in there. They don't even, most likely won't even have Spider in, if they even have Say Cheese and Die, because Spider, he's well, I guess in the book, technically, he wasn't as crazy as he was. But in the TV show, though, TV show, he was like freaking damn Grim Reaper, just showing up out of nowhere. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, yeah. So too bad that the episode version is so much better than you know, just saying. But it's just amazing that he's able to kill all those kids and no one said nothing about it. He is truly ranked as the #1 child killer that never been found. Yeah, he'll never been. Oh, actually, he did die in the book, so yeah, it's like in the book he did die. So I guess technically it will be an unsolved case, and unless someone actually, well, yeah, it's kind of weird though. It's like, huh, Jerry didn't actually do anything. I mean, he didn't go and say, "Oh, police down there. There's lots of freaking hands down there, and it's lots of crazy crap in there, and a dude's killing a guy." It's like, yeah, it's like, why don't he freaking lie and allow the police? Because like what happened in Home Alone 3, it's like, oh well, even though it's a fluke, the police will go check it out, and they check out the place. Who knows? Maybe there's the dead kids' bodies in there, and of course Toggle's dead body, and then what happened to Dr. Shriek? Did think Dr. Shriek either shorted out or didn't? No, I think Dr. Shriek's still around. So if Dr. Shriek is still around, chances are he was so be freaking damn pinned for all this and he's going to jail. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that in the end of this all of this, if Dr. Shriek isn't destroyed, he most likely has just been arrested and sent to jail if Jerry actually did the right thing, which is tell the police, hey, those guys actually killed kids and I saw dead bodies in there. I mean, yeah, he's going to lie a little bit, but that's the only way how to make the police go in there and actually be like, okay, kid, we'll see what the freaking going on. But I swear, kid, if this is a freaking joke, you have hell to pay. And then as soon as they go in there, it's like, what the fuck is going on here? What the frick is all these disembodied hands? What the? It's like, yeah. And then they'll look around in all the other rooms and maybe they'll find the dead bodies. And if so, well, there you go. Anyways, that's all I wanted to do. Have a scary day. Have a scary night. And I'll catch you guys next time to actually talk about the differences between this book and this episode.